Welcome back, everybody, to Oxygen Not Included, Failure Imminent here on the Spaced Out Edition. So we have a plan. Well, we've had plans from the beginning, but not very good one. And that's to get oil online so that we can start producing power and cooling, because cooling needs a lot of power. So, and plastics, which will help us to accomplish a lot of different tasks. First thing we're going to do is come in here and see if it gives us food. It doesn't, but it gives us a shine nymph. We'll go ahead and take that. Yeah, we're struggling in the food area to the point that we're gonna have to start making mush bars as a backup. That's fine. We are trying to keep the base cool enough to where we can grow stuff by building these ice templates, letting them melt and cool the base down, because the air coming in is just too hot. Now, we did attempt to cool it down a little bit through these over here, which is helping. It's reducing it a little bit, so it is making a difference. But at the same time, you know, potentially it could heat this up to where the ice all starts melting, right? So we got to be careful there. And we haven't even looked at it down here, this oxygen. Here's our other issues. Look at all this oxygen. It's just sitting here. All right, where does this one come in? So this is taking oxygen, putting it through this pipe. This was carbon dioxide. So, you know what? We're gonna switch this to where we're not gonna switch it. We're just gonna get rid of it. We don't need this anymore. I don't care if carbon dioxide gets into the base. There we go. Now we can start sending oxygen in two different directions. We can go ahead and just deconstruct that. And we can do this. There we go. So they'll get to that. As usual, we have to put everything on priority 9 because they won't do anything. Alright, this is fine. Occasionally it grabs some hydrogen that gets in here and pumps it over here to provide some power to the base. But yeah, look, this is going to send up oxygen somewhere. It's going the opposite direction. Gas filter, deconstruct. Okay. Priority. Fine. This is the biggest priority. Get this done. We can go ahead and deconstruct those. Okay, next day. They're gonna get it done today. Yes. Because right now you can see what's happening is that this oxygen's full, so it can't go anywhere. This one, for some reason, is backlogged because, well, that's why. Because I deconstructed that pipe. That makes sense. Ah, silly me. How could I do such a thing, right? Okay, so let's do that. Let's get it going the right direction. Okay, guys, I don't care what you're doing. This is the priority. Everything's a priority, right? You know? Look at this. Food is a priority. Oh, food. I mean, he's cooking, but we're down to 8,000 calories. Alright, sedimentary rock delivered, but you didn't build it. Well, what good are you if you're not going to build it? Alright, we've got lots of food coming online. It just needs to concentrate on doing it. Meanwhile, we're trying to cool this down. It's not working very well. We're getting there. Okay, cool. Now that should get, yeah, look at all this nice oxygen. It's going to pump into the base. We got this taken care of. We can go ahead and deconstruct this little loop of pipes. We don't need that anymore. So that'll keep oxygen going into those two places. We do need to hook these up again so that we can use all four. We've got enough work down here. We're going to have to do that. We got all of this aluminum here at 600 degrees. Where can we put it so we can get it out of there? If we stick it right here, and then we just do a pickup and put it in here, and then dump it out, maybe it'll cool down enough. Not that this water's that much cool, but it'll make a difference. So let's try that. Meanwhile, good. We got this. So this is backed up right now because there's plenty of oxygen, but it's just going to pump all the rest up here into the base. That's good. Excellent. Things are looking up in that regard. Temperature-wise, we cooled all of this down temporarily. Go ahead and start getting ready to clean it out. Which means we can also cool this. Which means we need to finish digging all of this out as well. Just to get it done. Yeah. Cool. Alright, meanwhile, oh, more water to mop up. Never-ending story, mopping up water. These aren't important, but eventually if we dig them out, that's fine. Same thing with all of these. This was a bad idea anyways. Uproot. Simply because they create radiation. And we're struggling with radiation as it is. See, when they come down, look. Uproot. Uproot, because they have to walk past all of this radiation. I like these things because they're nice and cool, but see, look what he... Oh, no, he got past it. Alright, well, he's special. I guess he's special. Okay, we'll uproot all those. They are working on this. That is good. Alright, cool. Well, I mean, we are making progress. We haven't killed off the whole colony yet, amazingly. What's wrong with these guys? Fertilization. What do they need? They need sulfur, right? Yeah, we're out of sulfur. Out of sulfur. Oh my goodness. We got a whole map full of it. Look, we've got sulfur everywhere. We can get some sulfur there. We can get sulfur and copper here. We can get a bunch of sulfur here. We can get sulfur here. Okay, cool. That's enough sulfur. Because it's another food source, and if we can keep them growing, you know, that's the best thing, right? Meanwhile, we'll check our skills. I doubt we can do anything. It's the only one we can really go up on is Lyra. Everybody else is pretty much maxed right now, so we're not gonna try anything. Cool. Did we dig these out? Not yet. Keep the mushrooms not from drowning. One of our only food resources. That's reliable. Because we got plenty of carbon dioxide. Alright. So we're working on all of this stuff. Oops. Put that there. Just so there's no gap. Okay, cool. Oh good, we got this dug out the rest of the way. Let's hook it up. So this thing takes hydrogen to operate, and it creates a super cooling area. So it'd be a good way to maybe cycle air through or something and cool some of this down. You know, and it runs off of hydrogen. So the best thing I can do is, you know, figure out how to get things going. Why isn't this max gas pressure? guess so. But it's a vacuum down here. These are airflow tiles. Is it because of that? I bet you anything it's because of that. It keeps throwing it off. And that's why it's not running always? Yeah. There's a little piece of... There's liquid. There's liquid there. And because there's liquid there, it keeps assuming that it's at max gas pressure because that liquid takes up the space. Well, we'll see if we can get in there and fix that. Meanwhile, we are making progress down here. We got these guys going. We need to get these uprooted. I mean, they're not getting radiation sickness. That's not the problem. It's just it slows them down, you know. So they don't get down there and they don't work as fast. All right, we can dig those two out, and we can dig those two and these two. We've almost got this. We can plant another mushroom. Okay, cool. How's our temperature? It is hot. Primarily because we're letting in a lot of... You know what? We're gonna deconstruct this door. We're gonna put the wall up so that heat stops coming through the door. That's part of the problem. So let's do that. We'll deconstruct that. Food, we're barely struggling along. We're getting there. You know, I mean, this is going to be a long battle still. We've been battling for over 100 cycles. Did we get all of this taken care of? Pipe blocked. Oh, because we're fine. All right. It's just the batteries are at max. Generator, yeah, it's just... It was being blocked by the automation. Okay, no problem, no problem. We're good, we're good. Alright, we got this, so we want this here. We want refined metal aluminum. So refined metal, aluminum, 9. We're going to take this, we're going to do this. We're going to pick all of these up, dump them in here into this chest, and then we're going to empty them to cool them down, and that gives us, you know, 30 or 40,000 grams of iron, and it clears it out of the volcano so that it can erupt the next time. Right now it's dormant, I think. Yeah. So let's get it out of here, cool it off, so that way we can use it. All right. The battle is the battle, but we are getting there. Let me see, where's this air coming from? Oh, it's coming from this one up here. Yeah. But this one's fine. We can go ahead and might as well hook these up. Alright. Hello, kitty. Can you not attack the mouse and the microphone? Oh my goodness. When kitties want attention, they need attention. Stop recording. Don't you want to watch the little dupes? Look, they're running across the screen. You can chase them. That'd be exciting, wouldn't it? All right, back to where we were. Okay, we hooked up some piping here so that we can get some flow back into that and get people through those doors. We've got this taken care of. We won't need to come down there anymore. We can go ahead and get that and that one. We've almost got this where we can seal it back up. That'll be good because we're filling the base with chlorine. But you know, chlorine's okay. Look at this. Wow, this is hot down here. So we probably want to think about... Oh, no, it's fine. Okay, what else can we do that will take care of things in the future? As I move the keyboard and stuff so the kitty doesn't play on them. Come on, kitty, lay down, behave yourself, enjoy the game. Enjoy the stress of the dupes. Look at them. They're running around everywhere. Alright, we've got this partially dug out. We can submit a bioscan. Submit a bioscan so that we can get in there. That's good. How's our temperature? Okay, good. We're not leaking all of this. Oh man, just hit your head there. Mad Max, you should be like cooking. You're our chef. What are you doing out here? We need food more than we need you to pick up iron or aluminum. Are we out of food to make? What's our priorities here for Mad Max? Mad Max. Cooking. Yeah, we got plenty of people that are supposed to be cooking, but they can't. Mainly because we have nothing to cook. And as a result, our colony is going to starve. Do we have food? Oh, we have an arbor acorn vine. Well, that's good. Now we have to plant that arbor acorn. We're just going to plant it right there. Alright. Eventually we'll plant it there, once they build that. Okay, we are back. You probably didn't notice it, but we had to pause to feed the kitty. That's important, you know. I mean, when the kitty wants to be fed, the kitty wants to be fed, and you better stop everything you are doing. By golly, they're gonna stop everything for you. Alright, we can get this back in so that we can reduce the heat. And in the meantime, we're gonna need to put another temp shift plate to kind of cool that down. All that hot water coming into the base is really making a difference, because see, the water's 70, 75, 74 coming in from here, because this is already hot, and it cools down a little bit, but you know, you can see what's happening. It's struggling. We need to get our cooling systems online, but for our cooling systems, we either need a lot of hydrogen, because we can use these things, or we need a lot of power so that we can use machine cooling systems, which we have available. Thermal aqua tuners. But they use 1.2 kilowatts of power. They will reduce the temperature of the water going through it by a little bit. Not much. So you really, you know, it can help, but they take a ton of power, and the only thing that is going to produce that amount of power is either steam turbines, which you need plastic for, and you can set up on volcanoes and vents and things like that, or oil, petroleum. By turning your petroleum, your oil down here, your crude oil, into petroleum, and then putting that into a petroleum generator, because a petroleum generator can generate 2 kilowatts of power. So, you know, that's the way to do it. Oh, now we're lashing out, and we're stress vomiting, and well, at least you're vomiting in the bathroom. That's a good place for it, right? Let's grow an arborcorn tree. We can get ethanol. And the pips like it, like arbor trees, so that is good. Alright, we got that taken care of. We can also go ahead and do this. Better restart my timer here. There we go. So these episodes, if you've noticed, have been running a lot longer, and it's just because on at least this series, we're just trying to get some stuff done. Now we're starving. Yay. We fell behind on food for so long because our farms were offline. The only thing that's really growing are our dusk caps. But even they are struggling. Actually, let's not dig that one yet, so we can dig that one. Cool. Alright. Oh, look, we got a bunch of food down here we can get. Come harvest this. Our first grubfruit plants. We've probably had some before and I just didn't notice. Probably. Alright, we still gotta pick up this stuff. Sitting here at 600 degrees. Eventually we'll get there. You're working away, digging through that. Down here, got most of our things dug up, so there's no more radiation. Eventually we'll get the bioscan taken care of. We're working down here. We're getting there. Now once we get this set up, we're also going to need to, of course, get the petroleum over here. I'm assuming that this is going to be a leaky oil fissure over here, so we're going to come over here and just poke our nose into what it is. It'll probably be one of these, but we'll take a look at it. And then, of course, we can just dig up and release all of this and slowly, so it fills this up and we can use all this oil. We can also come and get this over here, too. So it's taken care of. We get a bunch of lead, that's good. And fossil, so the lead's nice. Okay, so we've got through here. Inspect, get some more data crystals, not that we can use them yet. Alright. Cool. Excellent, excellent. We're still at 100% stress. Yay! At least these are running. They're not 100% consistent because the power's not enough. Oh, we're backed up. Where's this going? This is coming into here. Okay. Well, let's adjust that a little bit. So right now this is coming through here. I mean, I'm happy. Backed up. If we can get a little plastic, we can get these high pressure vents. That'll help. So let's take and put where are we lacking in gas? Oh, well. We're actually doing quite well. So do we need to reassign? So maybe instead of pumping this into here, we can... Yeah, I'm going to put it here. Whoops. For now. They should be able to build that. I know, we're making a mess everywhere. Where does this one come from? This one comes from down there, okay. That one's going up there. I'm just looking at where we might have opportunities. I mean, we've got opportunities everywhere. This is completely broken because, yeah. Deconstruct. And we'll just replace that with a vent. It was a temporary solution anyways. Okay, more food there, growing. Let's get this taken care of. We've got to keep up with our water flooding. Alright, we collected those foods. That's good. Did we get the rest of our... No, we haven't gotten the rest of the aluminum yet. All right. Well, we're just about out of time. We are, look at this, we've gotten this going. We are making a lot of progress here. This is good. This is good. Really good, in fact. We will need to dig this out so that we can get over into this. Hey, we got a snazzy suit. We can give someone a snazzy suit so that, you know, they're happy. Right? Happiness is the key to life. Alrighty, well. Hip hip hooray. How is our decor? Yeah. Our decor's eh. Looks like we did take care of these. We might as well wrangle him. Got some gold here we can slowly dig out. Got lots of gold up here. We just never come and get it. And all of this that we still haven't done. Still gotta dig this out before we can get rid of that, so. Doesn't do any good to do anything else. Eventually, yeah, we need to clean all this up. I mean, what we could do here is this. It doesn't need to be on a 9, but we could do this. Where we slowly put that into place. So that we can actually seal off this, and then we can just start digging stuff out in places, you know? And getting stuff long term, we're gonna have to dig it out anyways, and this gives some stuff to do anyways, because they're kind of stuck otherwise. Are these all disabled? No, but we stopped these from working. How much iron do we got? We got lots of iron. Yeah, we don't have much iron though, so we're gonna put this one on iron. We might as well get these things going again. We have the power to do so. There, I think what we're missing probably, and we can use this one for it, is like, so we got 11 units here, so we can go, we'll just do forever. Oh, must be change of day-night cycle. There we go. The eggshells and the fossils are already, so we need to, we'll get a bunch of fossil down here. We've got all this fossil, so that'll help us create line. So that's good. Okay, we almost got all of this picked up. We're getting there. And if we could just dig out the rest of this, we can finish this. You're crying. Are you depressed? Yep, he's depressed. Well, I'd rather have you crying and sitting doing nothing rather than, of course, you wearing the suit isn't helpful, but I'd rather have him doing that. There, we deliver suits. That gives us a few extra over there. Which means we can start doing work over here. Just in the meantime, we can start digging things out. Collecting more resources, cleaning things up. I mean, really, that's a long-term, that's a good plan, you know, because you start gathering your resources, and eventually you kind of want to clear the map anyways. That's your goal. Let me see, we can get up over here, we can get up over here, so eventually they'll get all of this. It would be nice to start digging this out so that we can get that taken care of. And these. All of this stuff. Probably come over here and start getting this as well. We're just going to set some stuff up so that we can do some slow but sure cleanup. I think that's smart. If we do that, that means we could do this to there so that we can get over there. All right, that gives us some more areas to dig. We got to figure out how to get up over here so that we can get this stuff. Yeah, we'll have to do that at some point. And then same thing over here. We can, you know, we'll start digging this out. We're not going to do a whole lot. Oh, they've already got this taken care of. Wow. Okay. Well, this will give us a bunch more gold, clay, resources. Excellent. That's good. You know, they got that done. These things are going to start running now, so we're producing algae again as a backup. And we've almost got that clean. All right, well, in the next episode, we're going to keep slowly digging things out, slowly trying to recover from lack of food, you know, shortage, all of that stuff, which we're struggling in a lot of different areas. And of course, we are slowly working for a primary power system down here with oil. And we are getting down here. We're going to make this happen. And that's going to be a really good thing. We're going to need some temporary power, like in the form of a coal generator down here. And then, of course, we're going to be making some plastic as well. So we're going to do that. All right. Well, we'll see you in the next episode, everybody. Thanks for joining me, and see you then. Failure imminent. We have not failed yet. We are holding on for dear life. See ya.